Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta warn you, the doom level's pretty high, and the images you see may shock you. All right, I warned you. There you go. Shockwave out of the La Palma volcano in the Canary Islands by Spain. And you'll notice there's a very doomy face, and then there's the shockwave. Well, there's the eruption, and then it takes shockwave time to travel to get to the camera. And yeah, there's a super doomy, very Harry Potter. Like, if we're looking for signs and the volcanoes are talking to us, that is one of them. And you are awesome, and you are Asteroid Fight Club material. And so I always tell you straight up what I think. And when I saw this image, this is San Diego, Los Angeles, Bakersfield. This is super rain, or big storms, thunderstorms, and this is wildfire. Heavy smoke, and to me, this looks like volcano weather, man. This is the Fuego volcano in Guatemala. It is having a pretty strong eruption as well. Guatemala is south of California. I don't know if you knew that. Well, you do now. Hey, let me take a moment to say thank you very, very, very much to Asteroid Fight Club, to Courtney, Tracy, and Matthew, and everybody out there. I got enough money now for beer for band practice tonight at midnight. Putting in this 10 o'clock update for y'all. And I'm only $25 away from making the September THORnews fundraiser goal. Y'all are incredible. If you'd like to donate, you know how. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Matthew mentioned Thor for president. That made me laugh. All right, what I'm about to show you is super duper crazy. Like, I think someone implied in the last video that I said, hey, we have 2 hurricanes that are landfalling to worry about in October, right around the 9th, technically like between 5 days after. But then that rule, the Eris rule, is always like 5 days before as well. And then, we're watching out for Sam. And so someone was like, oh yeah, you need beer money, so you're trying to tell everybody to watch out for 2 hurricanes. Like, no, I've been telling everybody to watch out for the super doom danger period of August 27th or September 27th, which is in 3 days, because Mercury goes retrograde. And then on the 9th, we have the 5th of 5 Pluto square Eris. And we watch for a big storm after that. And then you have the Eris conjunct Earth on the 17th, so we'll watch for another big storm after that. But the last time we had a Pluto square Eris watch was August 27th, and that was, we had Hurricane Ida after it that hit Louisiana as a Category 3. So what I'm just trying to say here is, nah, man, I've been talking about October for months. For months, I've been saying, all right, I don't like to do this because sometimes I get it wrong, but I'm going to do it this time. That we are definitely watching out for specific hurricane periods. And the latest GFS has hopped on board with the CMC, showing that Sam could potentially be a danger to the upper northeast coast, because we do not know what the upper troughing ridge is going to do, or the trough and the ridge. And so, and then this has on the 10th, it has a major hurricane coming out of here and then plowing into the Carolinas. This is still like 7 to 10 days away, so nobody knows what's going to happen, but we are going to stay on super duper high alert and pay attention to pretty much every single model run between now and then, between the 27th and the 14th, and then we'll watch again on the 20th. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it at Asteroid Fight Club. You guys are awesome and incredible. I appreciate you greatly. And the Euro goes out to 10 days, and it too has hopped on board with a westward trend in Sam, showing it hit the upper northeast New England area. So there you go, Sam. Right to there. And then there's the one after it we will be watching. So we prepare for the worst, and then we pray for the best. That's what we do at this Asteroid Fight Club. And this is just one model run, but it has Sam going out to sea, but then it has another kind of hurricane thingy, get real close to the coast, and then move off. And then it develops that hurricane that we were watching for right with after that October 9th window, which would be the 10th here, which would fall right into what I've been talking about for a while. And then watch the giant storm up there that's just like huge, super duper, and massive. But this is all me and everyone speculating on what's going to happen 1 week from now. We're still like it is super fascinating on Earth as we speak. I mean, this whole situation right here in Southern California right now is super duper mega massively interesting in my opinion. It is like to have major storms coming in the bottom south and then have just the West Coast be freaking super inundated with smoke and fire. Earth is smoking just like a dragon. Yep. Earth is smoking just like a dragon. And so, we are watching out. Earthquake activity has been up. Planets are all on the same side. Volcano activity has definitely increased. So we're in highway danger zone, red October. It's best to play defense and say prayers, man, and stay cool. And hey, through teamwork, we can avoid extinction. And if you're new here, I just got to let you know ahead of time, I'm pretty much a serial optimist. But I'm realistic to know that between now and spring of 2022, it's going to be pretty crazy. And I definitely think October, November, and December are going to be super wild on many levels. And 2021 continues to mirror 2020 in many ways. And last year, we had like a ghost of Christmas past September and October. And then we had a ghost of Christmas present November. And then we had a ghost of Christmas future December. So expect that theme this year as well. Everybody's got their own opinion on everything, and I want to say my opinion is that it still blows my mind that at some point Florida was just like, hey man, we're just going to stop reporting daily coronavirus hospitalization and death data. And we'll we'll dump the data about every once a week, but they usually do it on Thursday, and it's Friday, and upon posting this, they haven't even updated it. And last week it was like 500 people dying a day. Texas is still averaging over 400 people a day. A lot more states are averaging over 100. So remember, this is going to be pandemic plague year 2. I think 2022 will be better, but the last 3 to 5 months could be crazy. The next, you know what I'm saying? And then the whole year 2021 has been like a volcano advent calendar, with La Palma being the September volcano advent calendar of the month. And I'm wondering what is going to be October, November, and December. And so you got volcanoes erupting down here, and you got volcanoes erupting up here, and you got major wildfires happening here. Remember, there have been volcano eruptions throughout this area for the last few thousands of years. Yeah, super duper. That's why I said let's all have a bunch of fun this weekend, because I'm pretty sure around the 27th, and then we'll be on another run for like another month of craziness. And I want to say thank you again and again and again. Thank you so much, Asteroid Fight Club. You guys are amazing. And I do my best to give you guys good information and put it on the line. Lay it all on the field. Mark Sutta, what the heck is this anyways? It's like the GFS is just making stuff up now. But, or it kind of looks like a woman. Or whatever you see. I don't even, sorry. Catherine Provincic posted this back in March when the migration north started. Now it's time for our birds to head back south with warmer temperatures. 400 million 5 birds forecast to fly across the sky night September 24th. Another 297 million the night of September 25th. I love birds, man. Birds are like magic and super cool, and they're like dinosaurs, I guess. Greg at Greg Weather. When even the JMA model starts looking like this, you know it's going to be a crazy storm. Yeah, this would be a major hurricane, and this would be problems for Japan. Oh, and I'm also in a great mood because Mikey T, the Asteroid Fight Club, has made it out of the hospital and back home after dealing with COVID complications. So thank you to everybody out there who sent prayers and good vibes his way. And thank you to Mike for being super duper Asteroid Fight Club tough. May you enjoy a ton of Whataburger and excellent times with your family But be sure and rest up, buddy. It's a weird world, man. And that's why I'm grateful for every single second. You never know how much time we're going to get on this planet. So I'm very grateful to all the cool people out there. Yeah, it's all very biblical and mythological and action, adventure, superhero, natural disaster, sci-fi-ish. Now I'm going to take a second, take a sip of my Miller High Life. You can look at Nicholas Isabella saying, "Go home, GFS. You're drunk." Beer is good. All right, I've been doing this thing where I smell bad as part of my defense. I plan to get rid of this strategy in like a month. Anywho, so I wore like the same shirt for, I don't know, like 2 weeks. And I finally did laundry and then put on all new clothes, which I hadn't done in like a month or two. And so all new clean clothes. And it felt great. I should have told that story way better. But I had not, and I messed it up. Anyway, here is the dirty shirt I wore forever. That it started to smell like ashtray and vinegar. Oh yeah, and it's hoodie season now. And I put my Batman hoodie on for the first time in months, and I went for a walk like 10 seconds after I put it on. So that's good news. I'm gonna vote for peace every day, and I'm gonna fight for love. I'm hoping we got a better chance around October 18th or 19th when both Mercury and Jupiter go direct and Saturn goes direct on the 9th, that maybe we'll have a chance for people to work together more, because we're really going to need it to make it through the next 6 months, keeping the supply chains up and everybody fed and the power on. Man, there's so many planets retrograde now. It's like Eris retrograde, Uranus, which they used to call George retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Jupiter retrograde. There's so many, and then Mercury's going retrograde, so things are kind of super back-assward, and definitely more people are talking than listening, myself included. Yeah, this is a people-first YouTube channel for sure. I guess the GFS was at Ivan's, what is this, his bathroom? No, it's got to be like his living room, his guest side kitchen or whatever. Oh, now I just see a bunch of St. Bernards that these barrels will go to their necks to carry around whiskey to those people in need. All right, so here's my pitch for me writing and directing a movie. Hey, I would do Venom 3 if it was like Venom moves to Chicago. You know, so that way Peter Parker would have New York and then Venom would have Chicago. You could have it be the Black and Red and Blues Brothers. And it would be a comedy, action, romance thingy. Oh, I gotta work on that pitch, I guess. It's a weird world after all. It's a weird world. But yeah, we gotta keep our eyes on Sam. This would be the 4th of October. And so, yeah, there is a chance we're gonna get hit by 2, possibly even 3 hurricanes in October, man. It is within the realm of possibility. Probability of that, maybe 10-15%, but that's still pretty freaking high percent, man. And I just want to say again, I got the second Moderna shot, I think, in May, and I haven't had any side effects. And all data shows that, like, Moderna is king. And so you get to make your own choice. I respect your choice, but damn, dude, the data suggests that, yeah, it's better to be vaccinated than not vaccinated. But hey, I trust the vaccine I got, and I don't trust cryptocurrency. Some people trust cryptocurrency. Some people trust and don't trust the vaccine. And I guess that there might be people out there who trust both cryptocurrency and the vaccine. Seem to be 2 big issues of 2021. That and the volcanoes and the inflation. Luckily, I cannot afford to date. So I got 99 problems, but a bad relationship is not one. All these vibes belong to us. The proponent of the $1 trillion coin is the stalwart, or is one of them, and has been that way for a while every time the debt ceiling situation comes up. And the debt ceiling situation is pretty dang absurd. It's like they do it every single year. So that way they get to throw in their pork, like everybody puts in their sub bills or whatever. And so whoever's in power as president, usually they blame themselves, like, oh, the debt ceiling, and then they do that thingy. But they usually don't shut the government down. I would guess there's a chance they could shut it down this time just because our government seems, we got so polarized on the red and so polarized on the blue. Anyhow, but yeah, if you stare at these long enough, you'll start to see figures and shapes in the volcano eruptions. So Mother Nature's sending the signs, the volcanoes are sending the signs, the skies are sending the signs, animals are talking. It's definitely time to team up, man. Evolution or extinction. That's where we got to make a choice. And everybody makes a difference in this world. And so, man, I took a photo today because this thing that kind of looked like a space shuttle flew right by me. It was going real fast. Hey, I noticed almost 11.5 years ago, or one full Jupiter cycle, I finished the first draft of a screenplay I wrote called Ace River. And if you'll notice, Ace River looks a whole lot like John Wick, who was technically invented 4 years later. We can discuss all that at another time. And the screenplay I wrote before that was called Satori Ray Jones, The Blue-Eyed White Tiger. I think I finished that around 2008, 2009. I used to write movies before I just started making videos, man. And so, like, over 90% of Space Force has been vaccinated. Over 90% of our military has now been vaccinated. And we aren't seeing a lot of major side effects. I'm just saying, bro, trying to save lives here. Yeah, I think it would really help if the sun continues to wake up and knocks out that damn virus in the spring of 2022. But whatever you do, play defense, be prepared, make good choices, and try and have a good attitude, because I think negativity attracts negative stuff, and staying positive attracts good stuff. We'll see, though. But sometimes you can be super positive with a great attitude, being cool, and then life will just come by and kick you square in the nuts. Or worse. I just would like to say thank you to everybody again. That is awesome and helping keep everything together. Hey, BB is letting us know it is still snowing in Alaska. Yeah, this is quite the event. And we got reason to believe that the next 5 weeks, 3 weeks are going to be super duper red alerty, asteroid fight clubby. You know the drill. Damn, Sam, said Kyle Theheim, if that really is your name. Yeah, and the Puerto Rico and the islands definitely have to continue to watch out for this thing, and we will continue to watch that for them and everyone else. Dada Boo, the Florida Wave Master, Euro, GFS, Icon, CMC, in that order all day 5. Sam's not going far in 72 hours. Day 5 is the next benchmark, and in the next 48 hours, the picture will become clearer. And so as you can see that almost none of these, Puerto Rico has been ruled out, though a lot of the models have it going north of the islands. Let us hope that stays, but it is 2021, so be prepared for surprises. Firefighters captured a tense drive through smoke and fire as bushfires rage near Perth, Australia. I hope Chris Hemsworth, the Hemsworth family, and everybody in Australia is okay. And it's weird, like, nobody seems happy because in Australia they've locked them down and they aren't having many deaths or many cases, but they're dealing with lockdowns and people are very upset. In America, we haven't locked anything down. And like we had nearly 3,000 deaths again today, 2,756 from the virus. So it's like America is wide open and people seem very unhappy with the situation. In Australia, they're closed, but nobody's really dying. People seem very unhappy with the situation. So it's like nobody's really happy with their government right now. Nobody's like, pandemics aren't really a time where everybody's like, oh my God, these are awesome. That usually comes after the pandemic, where it's called the Roaring 20s. You got to make it through the shit with civilization standing to even get to the good part, where everybody like remembers how awesome it is to not have a virus dominate your world, your life every freaking day. And I think we may get there in 6 months, longest 2 more years. But I'm just saying, this is a big situation and it's just so crazy. And we're still going into the winter, man. Do you remember last winter? Do you remember last winter? Do you remember last winter? Life is a gift and it is very precious. I feel very lucky, grateful, and blessed. I'm not mad at anyone. I don't hate anyone. I really, really think we need to get along and relearn our teamwork skills. Tim, fuego, Guatemala, volcano, volcano, fuego. The moment things kicked off, that's what, 3-4 volcanoes in the past week. They say it's going to be biblical. Well, yeah, technically everything is biblical. I mean, every age. But yeah, things sure feel super biblically. Like I said, mythologically, superhero-y, action filmly. So it is best to just stay cool and recognize that civilization takes teamwork. But there are a lot of signs out there that the quickening will continue to get quicker. Hold on, let me show you the really cool lighting part. This video is longer than I thought. Whoa. Very impressive. That's Fuego, Guatemala. And this is California. And I really, really, really appreciate y'all. I mean, the chance of a lava spewing volcano along the west coast, California, Oregon, Washington, Canada, it's possible within the next 2 years. I've been talking about it since 2017. And so if that happened, you'd have even more refugees. And so it's like we're getting to a point where extinction or evolution, that like what basic rights do humans deserve in like super corporate off-world cryptocurrency age. We're working it all out in the grand transition. One day, one moment, 1 minute at a time. And let me just say thank you again. I'm super grateful to everybody in Asteroid Fight Club. I'm so glad and proud to continue to be your Planetary Defense Commander. Y'all are amazing. And even though the whole year's been crazy, I've had quite a lot of good laughs. Maybe in 2022 I'll get some long sleep, you know. Not too long though, because I got shit I want to do after being in a foxhole for like the last 4 years. This Guadalajara, they're getting some pretty decent flooding. I'm not even padding this video. There's a lot going on. This is like my 4th video of the day. Sure seems like there have been a lot of divorces and breakups over the last year or two. Alright, so 2021 continues to mirror 2020 in many ways. Just like last year, we were watching out for Eris Week. This year, it's still the same. You know what I'm saying, man? And if my hackers could calm down enough to let me finish this video before October comes out. It's very informational and entertaining with a couple of laughs in it. Alright, so I've left y'all with a lot to digest mentally. And like I said, your homework is to have fun this weekend and enjoy life and enjoy all the little things. And try and be good to your friends and family. And just remember that life is precious. And any good energy, good thoughts, and good prayers you can send out into the universe, and singing and music and dancing, that'll help. Okay, wonderful. And let me say thank you again to all of Asteroid Fight Club. You guys are incredible. I now only have $25 left to hit the September fundraiser. I got a mailbox, PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, Patron, and tons of love for y'all. Thank you to Courtney, Tracy, Matthew, Nancy, Ann, OG Greg, Joshua, Barbara, Andrea, Sarah, Pep, Life's Lemons, Dave, Nunya Tex, in the year 2525, John, Angel, Wizard of Oz, Rick, Captain Late Night, Corey, Bryce, Elda, May, Texas Angel, Lexis, Alex, Arnica, Ann, KJ, Max, Lauren, Daryl, Brian, Dan, Marlita, Richard, Lightsoul, Glenda, Matthew, Bryce, Charles, Tracy, Pink Wolf Girl, Cody, Greg, John, Jamie, Mad Motif, Darlene, Ed. You guys make me humble and so grateful. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go to band practice here in a little bit, try and blow off some steam, and then I will be back at y'all in a couple of hours. To keep you updated, stay cool, play defense, make good decisions. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Halloween, Happy Thanksgiving, kick-ass Kwanzaa. And we've only got like 98 days left in 2021. And I'm pretty sure 2022 will be better, so stick around and let's find out. God bless you. Stay cool. I don't even want to it's like hanging up a phone. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. God is great. Life is good. And you are awesome.